Let's just whew, let's whew, let's do this. Fuck, I'm so ill.
Sure.
I get turned shit on so much.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 48 of the Relaxed Guardians podcast. 47 of the Relaxed Guardians podcast. I'm your host, Agnikai, joined as always by my co-host, Sebs. How you doing, Sebs?
Almost a fucking year.
Almost a year. I don't even know what we're going to do for a year. I'm going to have to do something special. I'm going to have to edit something together.
Naked. Fucking swimming pool. There.
Hot tub stream.
Hot tub stream.
1 year. Confirm.
That's it. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I am ill. I am so ill. I don't think the gin's helping. My kids are plague carrying victims. One had to go and get a COVID test because he's got a cough. The other one is just dribbling out of his nose, and whatever he's got, he's giving it to me. I had to go get my AstraZeneca jab today, and they were like, "Are you ill?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Just give it to me. Just give it to me, doc. Just give it to me." And she goes, "Well done. You are now completely vaccinated, not like some other people." And I was like, wow. I was like, holy shit. I was like, fair play.
And yeah, we got nurses marching over in WA because they don't want to get the jab. Funny world
really?
we live in. Yeah, funny world we live in.
It's an odd world. So, I am ill, so if you hear me snuffle, I do apologize. And guys, I will move my microphone away a little bit. I am pounding, my head is pounding, but I've got gin. It's making it all better.
Yum, yum, yum. Gin.
Pink grapefruit. Can't beat it. What have you been up to?
A lot of work. Been working here, so barely played. Well, okay, I'll tell a lie. We did the raid. Well, I did the raid with the Weekend Guardians on the weekend, which is good. Had a lot of fun there.
So, don't lie, mate. Don't tell me how it is. Tell me how it was, because I know they listen. Like, lay it down how bad they were.
Okay,
Come on.
Okay, look, they couldn't get encounters. They just wouldn't. No, they were great.
No.
They were really great. They picked that up really, really well, and they managed to pick up. Wow, you can tell how tired I am as well. They put up with Seiko and Maddie singing the entire soundtrack to Frozen at Atheon, and we still managed to get through it. So they did really well.
That's awesome.
I'm
just happy that Seiko did the full soundtrack to fucking Frozen.
He did. He definitely gave it a go. You know, he wasn't shy about it. Speaking of Seiko, he sent me a letter today. He handwrote a fucking letter pretending to be dear neighbor.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know if I can say this next bit on this podcast.
All right. Do you want me to? I know what he kind of wrote because he was having a conversation.
It's not what he wrote. It's not what he wrote. He's like, he wrote it out being like, "I'm your neighbor. You need to get rid of your dog." Blah 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 blah. But then he turned it into, "I've actually been admiring you from afar, and I'm a deep lover of yours." Attached, so I've got some of my pubes, and then you fold out the last bit, and hair fell out.
So, but he sent you a butt plug the other day as well.
He sent me a butt plug the other day.
I love it. That's amazing.
Oh fuck! So he's got me 2 for 2 now. But
That's
man,
amazing.
I couldn't, like, I was trying to read it and just like get through it and stuff. And then as soon as I read attaches my pubes, and then I opened the last bit, and they fucking like poof out. And this has gone all the way up from fucking Traralgon. Like, oh, what a time.
Avens.
But yeah, that was my day today. And other than that,
awesome.
I'm like 2 weeks behind on the story. Unfortunately, I've been super busy with work, and I'm back in uni again now. So
Look,
I'm behind. I haven't even got the Aegis Scepter. But
look, yeah, but it's supposed to be wrecking. It's supposed to be wrecking. There was a little bug with the catalyst was dropping, but you couldn't complete the catalyst. But then they turn and go, everybody's got it. That section of the catalyst. Everybody's done. No, I haven't. I've been working. I've been ill. I've been trying to do some stuff and all those things.
Yeah.
Like I managed to do one. I managed to do last week's one yesterday, and then it was coming like 11 o'clock. I was like, I need to do this. I need to do this. Feeling like shit. I was like, I need to do that. And I was like, maybe if I can get it banged out, if I start at 7, maybe I could bang it out before the podcast. And I was like, nah, I can't do it. She's supposed to give some sass. She's supposed to give some sass out in this one. The last one was a little bit weird. They was just saying how closely knit Crow and Mara Sov is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so this. I'm stuck on pubes because it's read in the chat.
Yes, everybody's talking about pubes. I entered on the word pubes. Yes, that's the best way to enter on. Fuck my life. This podcast is going down. It's almost a year we're going down.
I've still got the letter, and he messaged me saying, "Are you gonna keep the pubes?" And I don't even know where they are. They fell out somewhere.
In your teeth.
Maybe I might still have it in my pocket. But anyway. So yeah, so we're getting this weird. Well, not weird. We're getting this whole story that Mara knew that Aldrin was gonna be resurrected somehow. She knew that he was gonna be turned into a guardian, and that Petra was supposed to be keeping watch for when he gets resurrected, so that he can't leave the reef. And then she gets her light bearer that she wanted. She was gonna have Guardian Aldrin, is what she said specifically, not Crow. Obviously, something happened, and Petra got pulled away. And then Aldrin managed to escape to the Tangled Shore, where he fell into the clutches of Spider. And then we came into the scene.
Yeah, okay.
But we had this line where Mara said, "If it wasn't for failed actors, I would have Guardian Aldrin." She said actors in plural, so people are saying Spider was meant to be keeping an eye on Aldrin as well and keeping him on the Tangled Shore. But because he obviously made the deal with us and we got to take him away, he failed his deal with Mara, and that's why he's trying to pull a runner right now. That's why he's dealing with Drifter to get off the Tangled Shore.
Right. So where are you getting this information from then?
It's in the lore. That's what there's a book about Spider and Drifter at the moment being
Oh, I haven't even looked at the lore books. I've been reading. What's that?
Tisk.
No, I've been reading the lore on the new weapons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So let me read this one up. So we were discussing last week thing. All right, so let's talk about what I did. So I ordered all my computer parts. All my computer parts are here. I just sat in. I had to look at them before we get into the lore stuff. I had to look at them and then realized how much out of my depth I am.
Yep.
When it comes to computers. I could put a machine together, no worries. I can work on an engine, that's fine. No.
Well, okay. Before you, a machine has certain parts that sit in certain spots, right? The problem with computers is that multiple cables fit in the same spot.
Yes.
And cables go into multiple spots, but they all do different things. Yeah, it's very difficult.
Yes, so on stream, so I got a thing on with the Destiny fans thing on the weekend, way out of depth. On stream Sunday night, 8 p.m. You may even have this podcast, whoever's out there. We see you in Germany. We see you in Cambodia.
Yeah. What's up?
If you want to come and see it, watch me fuck a $2,500 computer up. Come and watch.
I can't wait. I honestly can't
Why?
wait. I can't wait.
You want me to fuck it up, don't you?
It's because I know you will.
Oh, no. It's because fucking nice.
It's because I know you're going to get to the point where you get it all together, and then it's all plugged in, and then you push the power button, and the power button doesn't turn on.
Yeah. I'm fucking dreading it. I'm absolutely dreading it. I'm really, really dreading it. Like, they've got. So I watched these videos, and the guy's like, yeah, you got the fans, and then you have to put the other fans on there. Then you should have a fan on the back. I haven't got a fan on the back. Then you have to do this. Then you have to do the paste. Then you have to have
your battery will have a fan built in on the back.
No, so what they said is I got 3 fans at the front. I got 3 fans on the top, and they said I need a fan at the back as well. So like 7 fans.
Yeah.
That doesn't include the power. Hope you don't let the smoke out, Sevs. So.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Okay. So what lore have you been reading on weapons? Because I haven't read the weapons at all.
Right. Let me see if I can find it. So this is back to what we said last week with oh fucking hell, man. Problem is trying to find it now. That's my I think it's there. So we decided last week. We had a conversation last week about if Osiris is dead.
Yes.
Okay. Wolf tone draw. So what was said at the start of the season, she turned around and said, "I have Osiris. He's tucked away. I just molded into him, and this boy's tucked away, and he's safe. Don't worry about him.
Yeah.
When I get my worm and disappear, you will have Osiris back." So wolf tone draw. Right. Keeping the string a little loose is supposed to sound. Keep the string a little loose. It is supposed to sound like that. Petrovenge. The slithering dark is cold against my face. I cannot speak, cannot breathe. I reach for Sagira, but then I remember. I form a fist, but feel nothing. I am bound, and as I thrash, the image cut fissures through my mind. Someone, the awoken prince, he helps me to my feet. But still I struggle in the dark, and now she is standing, thanks to him. But she uses my voice. She has stolen my form, my voice, but someone will see my failure and cast her out. They must. A glimmer of sunlight, how long has it been? Zavala looks at me. At her. Consider her words, poison cloaked in wisdom. I cry out, he must know. Zavala, listen, you know me, you know not to. The smell of night flowers, I am walking. She is walking through the moonlight garden, and there is Ikora, speaking, laughing, nodding. Look, Ikora, look at me. Don't you see it? Pay attention. I taught you better than this. A woman, an exo, sits before me and sways, eyes vacant, but inside she is sinking as well. Now her voice, her true voice, humming a Gaia of sound, and the exo sways faster and faster. I hear his voice and push the surface. Saint, no, I scream. There is no sound. He looks into her eyes. He smiles. He reaches for me, but it is not me. Saint, that is not me. Please. I am weeping, but I cannot weep. I am nothing, only heat and hate, only sickness and shame. Trust me, I hear my voice say, and I drown again. So that's Savathun within Osiris taking over. Mm-hmm. And so when she twisted out of Osiris's frame into what she is frozen in the Dreaming City, I think she killed him at that point.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Unless a piece of him has survived inside of her.
Yeah. You know what I mean? He's gonna ghost to resurrect him.
Well, yeah. But
the issue is the little ray of hope you got there is the first line. I reach out to Sagira.
But then I remember.
Yeah.
So that's like.
Does he remember? Out. But does he remember that he's taken over by Savathun, or does he remember that she's dead?
That she's dead. Yeah, he remembers what's happened, and then the next moment he knows is that he's being helped up by a crow after he gets knocked down by that knight.
Yeah,
I think he's full on dead at this point. I think he's gone. I think that's kind of like the accepted notion at this point. Like from the player perspective, we all sort of know that. Like we've read this lore.
Well, no, because like what's name is still going. So Saint is still looking for him. So Saint has got in the recent you have that little thing by the
the comms.
Yeah. So if you go to the comms, he's still looking for Osiris, and he's found it. He listened to a ping, and he's broadcasting publicly, and Zavala Children says, "Oh, you don't have to do this publicly. Yeah. You can go and you can do it privately if you want."
Yeah. In game, everyone believes that he's still alive, but us looking in,
Glint
definitely
Pinocchio.
dead.
Geppetto.
Geppetto, yeah. Geppetto can just repeat a broadcast, yeah. But yeah, us looking in, he's definitely dead to us.
Oh, completely. Yeah.
Yeah, and look, it kind of sucks, but I think that's going to be like the final reveal for the season of Lost that ultimately makes us go, let's go kill her and Witch Queen for reals, go kill her, leading to I don't know, going to a throne world. Maybe we kill her at the end of season of Lost in such a way that she gets pushed back into her throne world to recover.
Well, that's exactly what happened with the
Oryx.
Oryx. That's exactly what happened with the Oryx. We killed him, and then we pushed him back in, and in the King's Fall raid.
Yeah.
And then we killed him again.
Yeah.
So
and then we made him a gun. Same with the worm.
Yeah. But what can you do? Like at the moment, I still think the story's a little bit iffy. Like you think they should be more chatting between the Crow and Mara Sov as such, but it's just nothing. There's nothing there. There's like a little.
So okay, yeah. This is kind of like the theory that I was gonna build up to, but I think we're intentionally keeping Crow away from Mara, and when I say we, I mean the Vanguard.
Yeah.
This is coming down to, do Guardians actually retain their memories through death, and ghosts just suppress them or not? Because we don't actually know if when we resurrect we are wiped clean, or if when we resurrect we they just segment that piece away so that we can be the perfect soldier that we need them, where the ghosts need us to be. So with Crow and Aldrin right now, like it's very, very dangerous to reintroduce him back to the Queen. And like we're starting to see these moments of, he sort of remembers with when he returns to the reef, he's like, you know, he recognizes her without recognizing her. He's like, do I know you? I feel like I've been to this place before. And it's like all these things. It's like, if he was completely wiped clean, he wouldn't have these reactions in any way.
But it's muscle memory as such, isn't it?
You don't have muscle memory if you're a clean slate.
Yeah, but muscle memory is muscle memory. It's within your fibers of your muscles, not like the mind, isn't it? No, I understand what you're saying, though.
Yeah, but if we can get down to this, but like the fibers just send a signal to your brain, but if the brain's wiped clean, the signal's not sending anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like something is in there that they can't get rid of at some sort of level, and that's what I'm getting at. Is there's something that's at some level that our Guardians remember something, and I'm sort of like interested with Anna Bray as well, because she wasn't supposed to, but she figured out she's a Bray. She went looking for her past, and then ultimately we got it with the Exo Stranger. And ever since Beyond Light, we haven't seen much of Anna Bray doing anything. We don't really know what's going on with her, so we don't know if she's having this sort of mental revelation at the moment and remembering a lot of things. Another piece is what you brought up to me with that funeral that we had at the season, the end of last season,
Zavala.
with Zavala, and he has that memory of that woman, and he's talking about how she was perfect and she was mortal. But I brought up the idea that is someone from his past before he died, and he's remembering her specifically being mortal because that's a part of his mortal life that he knows about. And the reason I'm bringing all this up is because I think that some people know that Guardians actually remember, but it's dangerous to remember. So it's a rule that you don't inspect your past.
Would it be like the EXO before they had brought all those little characteristics in that they're going to tear themselves apart?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Some people can just get to a point where they remember too much and they don't want to be who they are anymore.
Yeah, because it wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much to turn around and go, all right, when did this person die? How, go back and through the...
follow the weaves, right?
Yeah,
some people could go far enough back that you lose track of them. We could have been whatever age of the golden age or whatever. I know our character specifically is supposed to be us as a person. It's just supposed to be an avatar, but there's some characters that it could really unravel. And I think, this is my final point, that's what happened with Drifter. I think Drifter knows who he is. think he knows his past. I think he eventually figured out what the deal is with ghosts. That's why he broke down his ghost and modified it, so he can only be, if he ever gets resurrected again. I don't think he's been resurrected in a long time, but if he gets resurrected, he doesn't trust his ghost to resurrect him in such a way that he maintains all of his current memories. So like he's modified his ghost so that it would resurrect him in a specific way, so he would still be himself as of now. You know what I mean? Like it's become a weird thing of the invisible hand controlling everything, and the invisible hand is the ghost. Well, the invisible hand is the ghost for the traveler.
Yeah, because the reason he modified his ghost, he was stuck on a planet with light suppressing entities.
Yeah, he's had some just insane stories.
Go on to that. So Jared, which is one of the guys who's going to be doing a Tales from the Clan now next month, he is going to do a bit on the Drifter.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Total Recall, exactly, Vince. Like, alter your memory to be not what the memory you want, though, but the memory that serves best for the cause. That's, and then I think that's what Witch Queen is. I think that's what the Survive the Truth is that Savathun knows that truth. That she knows that that's how it works, and that we've been lied to by our ultimate power. So for this entire time, which is a traveler, because the traveler has been altering us to do its bidding to survive. And that's the truth, we have to survive. And I think we have strong characters in our world that know this truth.
Ooh. You've been listening to Spin Files again, haven't you?
No, they haven't gone down this path. I'm going to reach out to them and see if I can get on and talk to them about it, actually. But it's a bit of a rabbit hole, I know.
Right, shit. Okay, all right, well, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's kind of knocked me for 6 now. I can't really carry on.
That's
the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Mic drop. Turn everything off. Right, fuck. Because surely, out of everyone, you'd think Osiris would know. Like, he's the one who got kicked out. He's the one who got kicked out of the city. He's the one who did the Pyramidian thing. He's the one who went through all the timelines. If anybody's going to know anything, it's him. And he's a very vocal person when it comes to certain actions and certain things. He wouldn't keep it quiet, though.
Well, he became super obsessed with the Vex. Mostly to, I guess, save Saint at the end of the day. But the if anything, the person I would look at is Toland. And the fact that he was able to separate himself from his body and his ghost, and even carve out a little bit of his own ascendant realm. I think he has a much broader understanding of the universe than what Osiris would.
Yeah, but he doesn't also. He's a very vocal person. He also doesn't
really.
say.
No, Toland was a very reclusive person. And he was very, very sneaky in getting into Eris's fire team and going down there just for his own bidding. For his own sneaky whims.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know that's listening right now, whenever you go into the Shattered Realm or you do certain encounters, if there's a glowing light with like a black dot in the middle and like disappears, it's in Prophecy Dungeon. That is Toland. He was a warlock who became obsessed with the Hive, and then when Eris went down to the pit with their fire team, he was one of those 6. He got one of the Guardians killed to learn the Death Song to then separate himself from his physical form.
He runs around. You can go on the moon, and he's running around the moon. He do like little patrols. Yeah. It's nothing much. But
yeah, he was a really big mystery for a long time, and then they're like, yeah, he's just like this orb.
Yeah, it's always the warlocks that get kicked out of things, isn't it? It's always us getting.
What was Praedyth? I think Praedyth was a warlock as well, but he wasn't kicked out. He was lost to time.
Yeah, but Praedyth's kicked out. Oh, Praedyth's lost. Osiris got kicked out. Toland got kicked out.
Well, all the hunters die. All right.
Well, the hunters just left. There's a good one. There's a good bit of lore where the hunters this after Cade, and they're all looking. They're looking for the next Vanguard.
Yeah.
And they walk into a bar and nobody's there.
Yep. Everyone's gone. Yeah, but Cade died, and then his mentor before him died. That's how Cade got the Vanguard spot, and then
Yeah.
that mentor before that mentor died as well. That's how it's like. That's how they keep doing it. They just keep making the same Vanguard dare and passing it down the line.
Yeah. All right, so
Hunters die, Warlocks get banished, and Titans get peak.
let me.
How many Titans have we got in the tower at the moment?
The fuck, I don't know, man.
4.
All right, Twab.
Titans are evil.
Twab.
Twab.
All right, new exotic stasis rifle is out. It's a stasis linear fusion. It is absolutely supposed to be fucking wrecking.
You can get the catalyst now.
Yeah, and it is supposed to be. It doesn't do. The thing is, it's very crowd control. It's along the lines of the stasis supers and stuff. Stasis supers.
Yeah.
That if you attach it to an individual person, yes, you kill that individual person. But this does, if you attach it to an individual person and you got ads around it, it will kill all the ads around it. And then it'll give more damage to the original person. I think that's what I've kind of read about it. Okay. So it's wrecking. I haven't seen it in PvP or trials.
I think you'll see it more in PvP with the catalyst. Do you know what the catalyst does?
Nah.
Okay, so when you have a fully charged super, you can use up super energy and like overcharge the gun, so it does bonus damage. And it's quick. Like you have to have a fully charged super, but like you can get super pretty fast nowadays. It is very quick.
Yeah, one of the boys was saying that he built this super up. With it, you build your super up in about 30 seconds, but it obviously has to be a stasis super. So look, it's either going to come out, it's either going to be very, very good, or it's going to be shit in PvP. PvE, we know is fantastic already.
Yeah.
The Darkest Beyond pulse rifle from the Prophecy is absolutely fucking wrecking at the moment. All right. So then we got like a little bit of a timeline. August to September, Season of the Lost begins. We all know this.
Yeah.
October to November, we have the Festival of the Lost event. Mass Candies, Haunted Sectors, activities, Season of the Lost updates, Grandmaster Nightfalls, Astral Alignments, and Shattered Realm difficulty options.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to get hard mode to that soon.
And Dino Armor.
Oh, true.
Dino Armor. There is a picture on the front, and it looks like that's the Hunter, I think it is, with it. It's either the Hunter or the Titan. It looks like a T-Rex, or it looks like a thing. But then the Warlock one with the Triceratops has blue horns as if it's like a glow. Which I think will be pretty fucking cool. Right. Then, December to February, Bungie 30th anniversary event. New Dundun, Galahorn Exotic Quest, new 6-player offensive, iconic weapons from Bungie's past, and much, much more.
Exotic
Seasonal
Quest?
events. Yep. So, Galahorn Exotic Quest.
Okay.
Iconic weapons from Bungie's past, and much, much more.
Ooh.
And then Season of the Redacted begins 2nd of the 2nd of the 2nd of the 2nd. February 20th.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is the thing. So, last week, Trials of Osiris returned from a mini hiatus the first few weeks of the season. We made a lot of changes in the mode. Eagerly waiting to see your reaction. Judging by the data and the feedback, it looks like you're enjoying the changes overall, which we all know this is right.
Yeah.
750,000 players played Trials, more than we've seen since the early days of Destiny 2.
Wow.
Not only that, 120k of those were first-time ever players, and another 470k hadn't played recently. So that's what's that? That's 570. That's 590,000. So you're looking at what, 240,000 people? I could be with my maths.
Who came back and then that's a really
Yeah, so 590,000 people came back, or like first timers.
Yeah.
But that left only, so what's 590 take away 750,000 take away 490, 590. Oh, I'll quickly get my fucking calculator out because I'm not fucking working that out. So like 590 minus 750. Yeah, 160,000. So that's 160,000 people playing Trials. Wow. No wonder the pool is so fucking small when
Yeah,
before the changes.
yeah, that's what it was, right? And then that pool was like littered with hacks and cheats.
Yeah. So
And
if you half it, so if you turn around, if you like set it up into things, so you got Xbox, PlayStation, PC,
yeah,
you go, all right, 160 grand, that is 40, give or take. If you put Stadia in there and other things like that, that's
yeah,
40. That's roughly about 45,000, give or take, because I'll only give Stadia a few. So that's 45,000 people per console, per like platform. Like, come the fuck on. You know, then they brought in connection based matchmaking. And so then we always connected with like the China and all them sort of areas, and
yeah, yeah. So you split it down again and again and
yeah,
again and again. It's
so no
no
wonder
wonder. Yeah,
yeah, no wonder one you'd only have exactly the same sweaty people
yeah,
playing. You could even turn around and go, all right, however much people play this game in Australia itself, you know.
yeah. Exactly.
All right,
Like,
237,000 players went flawless. 105k players went flawless for the first time ever. Well done, guys. An average of 30% of the active players played trials each day this weekend, topping out at over 32% on Saturday. No day prior had ever gone over 21%.
right.
Shit, man. Overall, over 2.8 million hours of trials were played this weekend, eclipsing the highest priority single week total by a whopping 600k hours.
Wow.
Fuck you. And then they've got the trial play thing. So you got 2020, you got lapsed new trials people. All right, skipped a week returning. So you got like a March 2020, you got about 350k. And then June of that year, you had not even anything, and then it kind of went up. Yeah, and then you can tell where there was a weapon that people wanted, or there was that hack, the hacky.
Yeah, the Hake win trading.
Yeah, you can tell that because it's kind of got a bit of a spike. So I would imagine between February and March there was the Igneous Hammer, and once again the Igneous Hammer was April and May after a few weeks, and then it just through the roof, like it's gone off the fucking chart,
off the rails. Nice.
Yeah. All right. Upcoming changes. We weren't satisfied with matchmaking experience for players after 7 wins. That area of matchmaking a significantly higher rate of 5-0 games that we would like. So we're enabling a flawless matchmaking pool.
That's what we had this weekend that we just had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't put it on Friday. They put it on like the Saturday or the Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. Let it build
Saturday,
up a bit.
But that's Saturday to Sunday for us. So this would have been, the 12 would have been released on Friday, and they would have released it their Saturday.
Yeah.
So we would have already had our Saturday, and they would have been released on the Sunday for us.
Yeah. Yeah. So the day after.
Yeah.
You
can tell.
That's a day for people to go flawless without like getting put into a flawless pool, and you're the first 15 or whatever in your area.
Well, there's people I'm not saying cheating. There's a way around it. Like they'll just go to 6 and then come back and go to 6 and then come back and go to 6. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna gain off that.
I don't understand either. Like, it was such a weird argument of I want to play with my friends, right? But if I go flawless, then I can't play with my friends. But the thing is that if everyone has that mindset, then they're just going to stay in the original pool, right? But if everyone's accepted that they were going to hit flawless and get put into the flawless pool, everyone's going to be in the flawless pool. So you're going to have the same games. Yeah. It's not going to matter.
But do you think, so back to the thought of single player matchmaking, as in, do you think they should just remove team matchmaking completely? Remove team matchmaking completely, and it is only a single player game.
I don't understand. So you can't go on with
you can't go with team. There's no
solo queue.
Yeah, it is all single solo.
Oh, okay. So not a separate playlist. It is all just solo queuing.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh.
How hard? I was either going to be bloody easy, or how hard would that be?
It would be just as hard, but it's not just about the difficulty though. Like people have fun playing in teams.
Yeah, I suppose.
So like I mean I really enjoyed it. I've tried I have tried playing solo and it is very hard. And look, at the end of the day, it's just like I feel like I'm getting screwed if I'm doing fairly well, but then I get a blueberry who just maybe it's their first time going in or whatever. So teams kind of make you feel like you can.
Yeah, no, fair enough. No, I understand. I understand.
Yeah,
no, I understand. I was thinking because if they start going to single player matchmaking, that 700k, or just say it's just we work on 700k, that gets halved and halved and halved again because obviously console, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, all that sort of stuff, and then they get halved again because they're like, oh well, you're a single player, so you go into a single player thing. So then you're reducing your 20,000 people that you want to play, and then you're reducing that down to back what the original pool was.
Yeah.
Sweaty people in fucking teams of 3.
Yeah.
And then you kind of like to me it defeats the purpose. Yes, I understand people with a single matchmaking, and this will help. This next little bit will help, I would imagine. But it kind of defeats the purpose of going, right, we're going to put a solo matchmaking queue just for you over there.
Yeah, I don't want the solo matchmaking. I don't want the freelance trials. I
don't do that.
I still don't think the playlist is populated enough. And we've kind of had freelance comp for a while now and Iron Banner for a while now, but it's sort of been tested. And the people that go into freelance are usually sweaty players because casual players just click on the biggest icon and just go in.
Yeah.
Even if they're solo queue. Like, it's not an indictment or anything. It's not because you're dumb. It's just like, oh, this is Trials. This is the Trials logo. I'm going to click on the Trials logo. I'm not going to really notice anything else.
No, I think they should step away from that because it's just going to cause dramas. I think it's gonna half the population, and then they'll struggle again. All right,
I think so too.
Right, blah, blah, blah. Players maintaining good matchmaking times. We are waiting until Friday afternoon to turn this on, so that'll be Saturday afternoon, and then it's kind of late for us. We will be watching player reactions and matchmaking analytics all weekend to make sure it is behaving properly. It's still a bit iffy, but it's still pretty good. We're also not happy with the experience of players who have bad streak of getting repeatedly thrashed 5-0. So we're enabling some matchmaking help. If someone runs into several blowout matches, this temporarily helps the mechanic clear up once they start winning again. Yeah. So don't think someone will cheese a flawless by tanking for a few games and then have a weekend of smooth sailing.
It's called reverse boosting, and it used to be a problem in Call of Duty. People used to do that because that's when skill-based matchmaking came into Call of Duty. People would go into games and just kill themselves, just tank their KD, right? And then get into a lobby that's basically people that have never played the game before.
Yeah.
And then drop like 60-0 games and put it up on YouTube and be like, whoa, I've just dropped like 3 DNAs in a game. It was amazing. I'm so great. But then, yeah. Basically just to prevent that.
Yeah, well, that's what we used to do in one of their free-to-play games. You used to just sit there and just lose every game. And you get it down to 0.
Yeah.
And then you build up all your points in 0 because it was a base game, so you'd have such a big base that nobody could come into you. So you could just build up all your resources and then thrash your way up to the top.
Right.
Get all your things and then get rid of all your resources, build them all up again for what you need at the bottom, and then thrash your way to the top again. And that's how you used to build all your resources and stuff like that.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, good times. Lastly, we're enabling quitter penalties, which is good. That we use on the Glory playlist, giving you a 30-minute timeout if you quit too many games. How many is too many games though? We're going to be watching this and have some harsher plans if players continue to abandon their fire teams. That's fucking great.
Next week, one and done, unless it's like maybe a couple and done, because you do get sometimes where it's like, fuck, my internet dropped out just now.
Yeah.
And now I'm banned. But at the same time, if your internet drops out, you're probably not going to make it back in time to witness the ban. Like, you might notice, like, you'll probably get the notification saying you were banned, but it's gone now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, if you're going to drop out, you're dropping out for 10, 20 minutes at least, didn't you?
Yeah.
Next week, in addition to our first Trials Lab, spoiler alert, it's Capture Zone Trials. So that's this week.
Yeah, this is for your fans event.
I know. I don't even know what this is. Capture Zone. We will be disabling the special ammo replenishment on Revive. You still get special ammo if you kill someone or when you start the next round. We're also disabling the matchmaking counter on the Trials of Osiris lobby. Now that is the good one.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't be able to tell how many players have joined, but we'll still be told when they join. We also fix an issue preventing you from being able to masterwork weapons from Saint 14 rank rewards. That's it.
Right. Okay.
That is basically. Yep, that's it. Basically,
Yeah. Pretty light twab.
It's very light. It's very light.
But that's fine. It was mostly about trials, and that's really what anyone's doing at the moment in the game.
Yeah,
Second weekend was a bit hairy from what I was seeing on Twitter a fair bit. But
yeah, look, I think until they put this flawless, they get people going into their own flawless raid. Like you could tell the difference because I jumped in with Shawnee and Mix, and he had already gone 2 flawlesses.
Yeah.
And so we got up to like 5, and we stalled at 5.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But it was nice. We had some good games. Like, we can't fault it. And then I've got this Destiny fans thing on the weekend, Saturday night, 8 o'clock. If you want to come and see me be bad, they've pulled us all in. They pulled us all in with all the big boy streamers. So like, Paddy Cakes is in there, I think, as well, and all that sort of stuff. So there's some big boy streamers in there. Yeah. So yeah, guys, if obviously this goes out tomorrow, you may get on. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Vince, I don't know. I don't know what states we are in America. I think we got about 20.
Yeah.
I think we got about 20 downloads in America.
Pretty broad spread. Yeah. So trials last weekend. I went in with Maddie. I went in with Seiko. We went flawless again. We still pushed through in the flawless pool and kept trying to go for another run, but I only really got the chance to play the Saturday night, and by the time we hit flawless, it was already late, and we were pretty tired. So we got 3 or 4 wins in, and then we started losing, and we sort of said, we'll call it a night, go to bed. But it wasn't like, okay, look, I know we were in the flawless pool, and we were versus people who were decent. It wasn't, oh my god, we just can't do anything. Like, we just had to learn and adapt, and we did. You know, we won our first 2 games, we lost our second 2, we left on a win, and we were like, we didn't feel bad because we lost. We're like, they were just better. They're in the flawless pool, we're in the flawless pool. It wasn't going to be a stomp fest the rest of the time. I don't understand this argument of, I can't play with my friends because now I'm in a stomp fest because you stomped your way to a fucking flawless. Like, that's just how it happens.
But so what it does, it just puts, look, to me, you play with your friends. Doesn't matter where you're in the pool of your friends, you're still playing with your mates. Yeah, you're getting fucking stomped in the ass. Who gives a shit? Like, I jumped in, like I said, I hadn't gone flawless. I haven't gone flawless since this stuff started.
Yeah.
Because I've been working and stuff like that. So it's then Mix and Shawnee was flawless. So I was in their pool.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get stomped, but who gives a shit? You're there with your mates, fucking killing shit. Who gives a fuck?
It's like, look, if you're getting stomped with a flawless pool really, really hard, there wasn't a likely chance that you were going to get to it anyway. Like in the normal pool, like, people are getting better. You know, your KD and everything is starting to average out. People are starting to play on their even levels. Like, the next couple of weekends is going to be some pretty even matches is what they're aiming for. You know? I know they said that your stats reset every weekend, and if you only play like a certain amount, you might get lucky, but I think they're sort of like, maybe they're not. This might be just my little crackpot theory, but I think they're retaining a certain amount of information per weekend to weekend to sort of even out the player base over time. Because if they keep just resetting for 0 every weekend, they're not going to learn anything.
Yeah, you're going to have flawless. You're going to get everybody flawless straight away on the Saturday, and then it kind of sorts itself out. But who gives a shit? You've already gone flawless.
Yeah, exactly. I think, and like usually the Saturday or the Friday for America, like, the main players are going to get their flawless done, they're going to stomp their way through, and then everyone's going to feel like, fuck, I didn't get flawless again. It's the only night I can play. I'm sort of getting over this.
Yeah.
So it might be a bit of protection for them to, like, there's more casual players to get more of a chance. We have guys like Dan and Vince in our Discord who are calling out for more experienced players to jump in with them to just like get them a few more wins on their cards even. So like, there are people out there who aren't the greatest, but they still want to get in there, which is good.
If you guys, so a bit of a thing, if you guys haven't got Vex, which is obviously the meta at the moment because there's a fusion rifle and all that sort of stuff that's going on, Prophecy, end guy on the prophecy, the end boss on the prophecy. Go in there, get the checkpoint. You can kill him in one length, and get the Darkest Beyond. It is an absolutely fantastic gun. It is like a laser. If you get fully automatic, if you get a fully automatic and then overflow or fully automatic and rampage, it is a fucking beast. It is.
Okay.
And it is cross-mapping people. It is an absolute monster. It is. It's really, really good.
I was using Messenger last weekend, but again, it came down to map. Like, it was like Forgotten Shore, I think it's called, last weekend.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of a range map. There's a lot of long sight lines, so there was a lot of snipers, there was a lot of Darkest Before, pulse rifles, scout rifles. I didn't see a lot of Vex. I saw people trying with shotguns. It's funny.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh man, I'm so over the shotgun meta and yada, yada, yada. But I haven't seen that many shotguns going into trials. Maybe it's the maps. Maybe it's the players. More players are just in this player base now, so we're seeing less of the sweaty attitude towards it. And
Yeah,
that's why you're
maybe.
not seeing these like hardcore metas. I'm still seeing hand cannons, but like
Yeah.
I
Not
can beat-
many, though.
not many. And like people that are
Yeah.
using hand cannons know how to do the peak shoot. You know, you pop out, you shoot, you pop back into cover.
Yeah.
And that's beatable tactics. They're just using the gun the way it's meant to be used. It's all beatable tactics and stuff, but like, I'm not really seeing, you know, insane strategies. Which I was
No,
kind of
it's all.
expecting.
Yeah, it's all. That one was all sitting back. What does it matter? Is a cat at the window?
My cat
is it?
is climbing my window. I'm just texting my fiance. Keep going.
Yeah, so like that map is particularly long range, so you can't get a shotty. And I saw
Yeah.
a few people with a shotty, and I can just remember this Titan running towards me, going da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And he's all the way over the other side. Is like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like that one scene in
The Holy Grail?
Brian. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
starts again.
Yeah.
Every time you killed him.
There's something like that. I was like, what the fuck's he doing? And he got me. He caught me for a while. I was like, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah.
And then he just shot him in the face with a Vex. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the weirdest thing. And then they would come through. And I saw one, and he got me twice. And I should have learned the first one off of the obviously information that we got sent yesterday. So you know what, you got one spawn. You come around, and then you're looking down at the cave.
Mm-hmm.
But then they call it the toilet bowl on the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
So he shot me, and I was kind of looking at the cave, and he shot me through the hole to the
Oh.
other side, and he was up on a brick, and he shot me twice through it.
Wow.
All the way through. Great shot. I couldn't believe it. He just fucking domed me.
Fucking prick.
Bang.
Yeah.
Dead.
What a
Fuck.
prick.
What
It's-
a fucking asshole.
It's one of those spots where it's like, you arsehole.
Yeah.
You absolutely deserve that kill, but fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. It was
Yeah.
fucking savage.
Yeah. I got a few of those as well where it's just like, damn it. I was in a
Yeah, I
bad
should have
spot.
seen that. I
Yeah.
should have known that. I should have known that. I thought I was safe, but no, I am
I was
bang,
very not.
dead. But look, like I said, I think this is the way forward. Now they need something similar on Iron Banana. Whether they will change it, I don't know, but something similar to just change everything up on the Iron Banana.
So Iron Banner is interesting because it has its own version of control, which I like, and I want
Yeah.
to see this happen with trials. I know Capture Zone is coming for trials this weekend so we might see a variation on control again, but with 3 people. But yeah, I feel like these special event modes need to have variation game modes to make it more interesting. Like Iron Banner, you get the 3 zones, you get the hunt, and so it's 30 seconds of you just got to get as many kills as quick as you can because you get the triple points.
But that's hard in trials, though.
Yeah, well, I think the one with trials is going to lean towards more like domination, where you hold the flags and you gain points for holding flags rather than getting kills,
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
which might
Fuck.
promote campy play, but at the same time, if you're
You
the
just
person
put a-
with one flag, then
You just put a well down there, don't you? You just put
Yeah.
a big ass well
Yeah,
down.
but you got 3 flags, right? So one spawn, one middle, one the other spawn, right?
Yeah.
You maybe put the well down on the middle one, but then the team just gets the 2 spawn flags. So like having one team having 2 flags forces the team to go and get a flag. So it kind of
Yeah.
objectives making objectives the source of points forces movement.
Yeah,
The way,
okay, yeah.
the way control works right now, where you can hold two flags, but that doesn't matter because it's about the kills, doesn't force movement in games, which is what slows it down, which is what causes camping and shitty games.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, look. I think it's the right direction. I think look, the story's a little bit at the moment because I don't know where it's going, and it should have more continuation. Like
We're
like
at
I
week
said,
5 now.
6, isn't it?
6. We got 4
Yeah.
weeks left after this. We need to be like amping up big. At this
Well,
point.
no, because now, so we're the 23rd now. All right, so we're the 23rd now, and we've got one more reset. So that'll be we're on the 6th week now.
Yeah.
It'll be the 7th week on the 29th,
Yeah.
and there won't be anything more because it's Halloween. So,
You reckon? You reckon that? No, they'll still do this 2 story events.
No, it's well, Halloween, they didn't do it last time. It's Solstice of Heroes.
Solstice of Heroes happened after.
No.
Oh no! Wow, yeah,
it had a big stop. It had a big weird stop in there.
Yeah, shit.
So whether they will stop it, and then that's in October, and then we're into November, and then there's 3 weeks. No, because it's kind of weird. It kind of fucks everything up. It fucks the thing up. But if you, in theory, if you work on what they did last season, so we're in week 6 now.
Yeah.
Week 7's the 29th.
Yeah.
Just say they do kind of stop it for Halloween. They just pointed out that it's November until October until November, so there's a month. So then you're into the end of November for it to start again. So you got 3 weeks. Just say you got 3 weeks of November. Then you got the galley and all the galley stuff. So that's galley stuff.
That's like a different season though. Like I think it's supposed to end before December. Surely it ends before December.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you go into November, end of November, the galley stuff is not until the end of December, roughly.
Yeah.
So you're going to get the other 3 weeks in December. It will shut down December. The whole storyline should shut down in December.
Yeah.
And then the galley stuff will keep you then until December, January, February. New season starts in February.
Yeah, right.
In theory, I could be completely, like I said.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying.
Completely wrong. But that's what they did in Solstice of Heroes.
Yeah. I really hope not. I really don't need I know they want us to stick around and play the game, but I really don't need to slow down this story right now. We need to pick it up. Like, everyone was really excited the first couple of weeks because we saw Savathun almost. And,
yeah.
Crow was reunited with Mara, sort of. But
yeah, but like,
you know, it's like there's not really like a whoa moment.
Or do they do it? Do they do it like Do they do it and they kind of fucking like off on it, like thinking off, and then it's the last 3 weeks is like woof.
We need a
because
just a crazy moment.
But you can't event. Though. That's the problem because of the spacing on these seasons. You can't have it going because yes, we'll end up on this massive high like that, but then it goes all right. Then that's October. You're done. So you got November, you got December, you got January, February. Like
that's fine though. Like
that's 4 months.
I understand that, and like I know we have the Gjallarhorn and the anniversary event for December and everything, but it's perfectly fine to end a season on a really, really big event. That's how a lot of TV shows do it.
But the event is at the end, though.
No, not the event of the season. The event of the story, right?
All right.
So week 10, final cutscene. If we get a cutscene for the week, say like we did with when the city was attacked, and it's like we end on this moment. That's totally fine. And what if it is like Savathun escapes to her throne world or whatever? Like as long as it's a moment that like we sort of really step up to, because season of Splicer, it was like, okay, every week it's like, okay, let's go in and let's take out these Vex and let's go into their network, and then you go to the Expunge and it's like, we're working on something, we're trying to take down the Endless Night, which is sort of whatever. And then we had that 1 week when we finally hit Curia and we're like, oh my god, this is Curia. What's Curia? What does she got to do with anything? What, she's controlling the Endless Night? Okay, but how? Like, what's going on? Oh, she's dead? Oh, it doesn't matter? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she dead? Isn't she dead? She
Yeah.
is dead. Yes, she's dead. Now she's dead.
Yeah, it's like,
And then
well,
it, and then it brought in the what happened. Then you had that little cutscene at the end, and you're like, ooh, yes.
It's
But
like-
yeah, I don't know. They seem to struggle with the execution of their ends.
yeah,
They Stephen King in it, don't they?
yeah, Steve. Yeah, he goes a bit off the rails. I don't. Yeah, I'm
No,
worried-
but Stephen King can't finish a book.
that's what I mean.
His ending of his books are shit.
That's what I mean. Like he just do like it's all interesting at the start. It's
Yeah.
very easy to hook people. It's very difficult to land.
Yeah, yeah,
And I think that's a problem that we constantly have with any Destiny story. Is we start off with a really really interesting hook, going all the way, like
Yeah.
keep it recent, going back to Red War. The goal setup and everything was like we lost our light, and now we have to go back and save everyone and all this stuff. And then we got to goal. It's like, oh, we just shot him, and then he was done.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
Warmind, it's like Rasputin's alive. There's this guy Nokris. He's a necromancer. There is Ice Hive. There's a giant worm. We shot him, and we're done.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like we need this moment of Savathun is trapped and she's playing mind games with us. We can't just go and shoot her. We have to have a moment of shit, we fucked up. Shit, something's going wrong. Because like we know which queen's gonna happen, right? So it's like we need this moment of yeah. Like our character needs to go, yeah, we're ahead of it. Mara needs to go, yeah, we're on it. Oh, we fucked up.
What I want is this crescendo of Mara going, yes, we're gonna get rid of the worm. All right, everybody, kill Savathun, and then she goes, "Wah!" And then Mara gets beaten the shit out of her goth face. She gets fucking thrown across the thing, hotty fucking everywhere. And then you're like,
oh fuck.
fuck.
Oh fuck.
All right.
We fucked up.
Yeah. Like the thing over like, shit. Yeah, we fucked that right up. Oh,
It's
no.
like I keep comparing it to Avengers, but we need that moment at the end of the Infinity War where we get snapped, right? Like you think we're gonna get it, we need our snap. We need our fuck up, we need our oh shit.
Yeah, we fucked up. Yeah. That is exactly right. Like, I want to be humbled because at the moment we ain't humbled. We are God killers. We are this killers. We are everything fucking killers. We are whatever you put against, we can kill. We can shoot the shit out of it.
Literally.
But you want to be the stage where you can't kill something.
Yeah, no matter what you do. There's even that meme that's going around right now where apparently Savathun this week says like she like looks at your gun and she goes, "What are you gonna do with that little gun?" And then everyone's like, "I'm gonna make you into a gun." Because that's what we've done 3 times.
Yeah.
You know? It's like we just keep fucking turning them into weapons, and it's like, come on.
Humble ourselves do not go together. You're Welsh. You are very, very right. There was a show I watched a comedian, and they were on about the Welsh flag. The Welsh flags are the Welsh dragon on it.
Yeah.
And they were like, so Wales become a country in 1952, I think it was, or something like that, like 1852 could be. And then, but the flag didn't turn up for like 6 years later.
Oh wow.
And so he's like doing it from somebody, like he goes, all right, so Wales, what do you want for your flag? And he goes, it's going to be green, white, red. And he goes, oh, okay, but it's a little bit like the Hungarian flag and stuff like that. And he goes, yeah. So it's going to be green for the grass. Yeah, okay, fair enough then. And he goes, it's going to be white for the sky. And he goes, all right, that's a little bit boring. And he goes, and then red. Oh, right. And he goes, okay. He goes, yeah, then we're going to put a big fuck off dragon on it. And the person's like, you are? And he goes, a fucking dragon? We're going to put a fucking dragon on it? He goes,
fucking dragon on it.
He goes, there's like 20 other flags with all animals that have animals on their flags, and all of them are real. And he goes, but we're going to have a fucking dragon on there.
Yeah, but we're going to have a fucking dragon.
And so, like, yes, we are humble people without fucking dragon.
Yeah.
We already talked about it. If you were late Seiko, you would have known about your bloody letter. You'd have to
listen to it tomorrow. I'm not repeating my story.
All right. Questions.
Oh, yeah.
Food comes from poo. Do you ever think Bungo will ever increase the clan cap or create alliances? No and no.
Is there any Is there any point to? Is there any point to having a large clan? Is there any point to having a clan? What does a clan do? It unlocks a pinnacle, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And
Pinnacles, 7 of them, 6 of them, or something like that.
You get 1 pinnacle and 6 powerfuls, or like 5 powerfuls. You get a powerful per activity.
Yeah.
There's no point in having a large clan. There's no point in going up to after a certain point of leveling up your clan, because you don't get anything for it.
What they should do is, I think they should just have clans and it's just completely open, because kind of what's the point of having it at 98? Like, so our first clan got to 98. We split off. Our clan then went back up to 98, and you're at what? Fucking 20 odd people now?
Yeah, something like that.
So by 6 months' time,
we're going to make
more than likely
easy.
You're going to have make a third clan. Yeah. What they should do is just keep it open, and just have it as much.
Yeah.
What does this do? You can't all turn up in the one thing, because you're only like limited to like 9 or 8 people in every encounter. So who gives a shit? Like alliances? Nah, I don't think so. But like, it'd be pretty fucking cool to be an alliance and have like, this is an alliance with this character, this character, this character. I don't know.
Clans, I feel like, are a weird holdover like factions, where they had an idea for them and then it didn't pan out, and now they don't know what to do with it or how to get rid of it.
Yeah. But they're there, but most people use Discord. Like, you don't get anything for having 2 clans.
Yeah.
You don't get anything having for 1 clan. Like, obviously, you get the engrams at the end, but then once you have such a large clan, like once you're over 30 people, just say, those engrams just go, because we're already on 6.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I went through with the like, I just got myself, Glenn, and then Ginger Ninja joined up with us last night, and we went and unlocked all the clans for the fucking Dredgen clan last night. All the engrams for Dredgen clans, because we just ran through our fucking activities. Yeah,
but what's your XP though? Your clan XP, you know, that little XP bar thing that goes up?
I don't know.
So really you get more engrams, the more XP you got. But once you hit the end, it's. But yeah, look, I think they should just leave it open. Who gives a shit? Like,
yeah, I agree. I don't understand the point in the cap at the moment.
I think it's because the way they did it was you would be talking on PSN chat. Now nobody uses PSN chat anymore. We use Discord, and Discord is open to like as many people as you want in there. So maybe there was an issue with they couldn't have that many people in the one clan because of the way they talk to each other.
Maybe. I don't know. I always thought they were going to do a clan wars type deal where you can do battles against other clans. Like, there's plenty of things that they possibly like had ideas for, but they just, like I said, just didn't pan out for whatever reason.
That's cool.
Next question.
All right. That's it. I think it is. It's just like sake of pissing about why did Guardians make ghosts?
Yeah, being a dickhead.
That's it. Yeah, that's an all.
Do you have any weird crackpot theories billowing in your mind after this week?
Nah, not really. I'm kind of like numb to everything at the moment. Yeah, I'm kind of onto something other. I'm like thinking about other things. Like I went through all the. I need to have. Is Osiris dead?
Yeah.
Is he gone? And that's what I'm looking at now. I'm going through all the weapons and I'm checking all the weapons and stuff like that. There is one, the new helmet where they talk about the Techions and all that sort of stuff, how they haven't got enough Techions and they're trying to build them up and stuff. I think that kind of puts down to Marasov pushing into something.
Yeah.
Into a little bit more. I don't think we should trust Mara. I think she's
not in the slightest.
Yeah, I think she's a bit of a. She's a weird one, and I don't think she's not on our side.
She's not on anyone's side. She's not even on the Awoken side.
Well, that's what and that's what I'm saying. She's. It's yeah. Look, I still think she's in cahoots with Savathun.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
we haven't spoken about the entity yet at all.
Right. Yes. Begins with S.
Skirax.
Yep.
Something like that.
So they are supposed
Well,
to be.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the entity or if that is a different
That's the
creature
name.
again. No. So we had the entity that Mara has spoken about, and then we had Skirax, which I don't know if that's the same thing or if that was a different creature that they dealt with.
Right. So Skirax is the one that the Fallen dealt with.
Yeah.
That's the fear.
Yeah.
Now the way things are going is they are saying that is the one who's got Sivu Arath, and that's who's telling Sivu Arath to come after Savathun.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm hearing that the entity, which is a different being, is the one that's in control, because we had that whole bit when Mara spoke about this entity and that she first encountered it when she lost her battle with Oryx and she fell to darkness, and when she was in the darkness she heard the voice of the entity. And
Yeah, okay.
that was the true ruler of the Taken. Oryx was just borrowing the Taken, but this thing created them and controlled them for reals, and that's why Xivu Arath now has it.
Right.
And
'Cause-
he's like,
yeah.
she's like, this thing. She's like, there's no good and evil in this world, but that thing is evil, and not because it does bad things, but because it's cruel and
And
it's like,
spiteful.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah. But that's down to what Mithrax is saying. So what the theories going around, obviously on Facebook and stuff like that,
Yeah.
the things that they thought, like you said a couple of episodes ago, that they in the splices they've given new voice
dialogue.
voice dialogue, and so that Skirax is a part of that, and the part of that is it's a part of the entity, and it's a part of the entity who's holding on Sivu Arath.
Yeah.
And telling Xivu Arath to go after Savathun, because Xivu Arath now has the Taken.
Yes. Yeah. So it's interesting.
He's an odd one. He's an odd one. He
It's
is.
so weird when we deal with people who have control of two powers, because Oryx had his brood, and then he had the Taken, and now Xivu Arath has her corrupted,
Yeah.
and the Taken. And so we're dealing with two different enemy types. Well, sort of. The corrupted is still Hive, I guess, at the end of the day, but sorry, not corrupted. The Wrathborn.
Yeah, but the Wrathborn can be fallen as well, because there's a servitor in the Euclid servitor.
True.
So it's the Wrathborn is what I would class as another form of Taken without the way they reproduce.
Okay. Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
So they're taking a multiple of different classes, races, and all that sort of stuff, and they've
Yeah.
just made Taken, as we all know.
Yeah.
But they multiply like a fucking crazy fucker. The Wrathborn Hans is near enough exactly the same, but without the fucking multiplying thing.
Yeah.
the-
Okay.
Because there's one where you could kill the servitor. There was
Yeah.
one where you could kill the hive,
Yeah.
and there was a wizard in there, I think, as well.
Yeah. The Wrathborn just seem like they're like hulked out versions of characters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas the Taken are like taken and changed and
Annoying.
reshaped. So to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah, because they can multiply, they can do all certain attacks and
Yeah.
all that sort of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a bit about like, yeah. Look, what I reckon they're gonna do is they're gonna light fall,
Mm.
and everything's gonna go, and then big baddie's gonna come out,
For
and
the
then
final shape.
and then everybody's gonna turn to him.
Mm.
Everybody's gonna be back on. It's gonna be like that one where the anticlimax where everybody's fighting each other. Everybody's going like bang bang bang.
Yeah.
Everything falls into dust. Big bad boy is going to come up, and then everybody's just going to turn as
Right.
a common enemy.
Right.
Whether Xivu Arath, whether fucking Savathun, because they're the hard one. Like I understand. Like I look at the Fallen now. The Fallen has hunted us for 400 years. They've
Mhm.
eaten babies. Saint 14 has bashed their fucking heads in a circle and stuff like that. And so we've turned around and gone, all right, we forgive you.
Yeah.
Like it was quite a quick thing. Like we forgive you. Oh, yes, obviously Mithrax, you are the House of Light. We understand that, but we forgive you. And I understand where the guys from the tower has gone. Oh well, these actually hunted us. They did
Terrible things and stuff.
Six Flags and all that. Not Six Flags.
Six Fronts. Six Flags.
Six Flags. Six Flags are fucking. Is the thing.
Fucking Pizzagate.
Yeah. So, but I doubt you can do it with Sivu Savathun. Like, she not
Yeah.
only has destroyed countless and countless of worlds, people, like, they're basically Nazis of the fucking Destiny world.
Yeah.
So they've enslaved like thousands. So you can't turn around and go, "All right, we forgive you."
Yeah. Okay, that's cool, guys. You know, whatever.
Yeah, we are. You're good with me, Moth Lady. Like,
Yeah.
so that's not gonna happen. So I think we're gonna get rid of them, and then like, obviously, Cabal is on our side, even though they fought us. Fallen are kind of on our side. The only thing that will be against us is the Vex and the Vex and this thing.
Well, we have that. I think it was back in Destiny 1. Someone looked into the future and they saw a future where Vex and the city were walking together towards a final shape or a final moment. So there's a moment where the Vex finally ally with us, or our paths finally link up to where we're on the same side now. If that comes to
Wow.
pass or not, still.
And I'm not even like they're very easy to forgive the atrocities that each. And I'm gonna put we have caused atrocities as well. I'm not denying the fact that the Vanguard has caused atrocities as well, but they're very forgiving. They go, oh okay,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
that's
you had a baby. You had a baby. I killed you in a bubble. We're good.
We've spoken about this before, where we as Guardians go, yeah, it's all good that they said they're sorry, but like looking at it from the city's perspective of, we don't get to come back to life when they fucking eat us, you know?
Yeah.
Like we've gone down that path before, and it's.
But like the way she talks to you, though, the way she's obviously frozen. I still don't understand how Mara Sov has got enough power to freeze her. She's supposed to be this big bad baddie, and she's just frozen her. Whether it is the proper side, or Mara Sov has got more power than she's let on. But Savathun's the queen of the hive. Like, she's got fucking way more. Well, she's supposed to have way more power.
Yeah.
It kind of defeats the fact that if she's got more power, is it the fact that Sivu Wrath is obviously the god of war? There's war everywhere, so she gains power from that, and so she's literally gained more power than Savathun because she's constantly fighting.
Well, there's constantly trickery that Savathun causes, and like, it's what I've said in the past. If we don't know the rules of their worms entirely, so we don't actually know their power limits. Like, we don't know specifically what sort of trickery Savathun has to do to feed her worm, because remember, she set up that death battery by the black hole to constantly kill to feed the worm, but the worm said, that's not gonna work. So there's all these layers to it, where surface level, sure, Zero Wrath should just automatically be more powerful, because every time she gets into a fight, or someone in her brew gets into a fight or whatever, she just automatically gains that power. But it's not surface level, it's so layered, and I think that's where Savathun sort of gets rebalanced out.
So Sega was just turned and said Savathun talks about getting rid of her worm. Can getting rid of the worm make it more powerful?
It will. It's not gonna make her more powerful. The
worm is supposed to make her paracausal.
Yeah.
Or she's had enough power that it makes her paracausal.
Yeah.
So you remove the entity, you remove the worm out of her, and it could either go two ways, because obviously we don't definitely know how this worm thing works. So if they get rid of the worm, does she keep all the power that she's got inside herself, or does it take all the power away, because the worm is the actual conduit for the power?
I'm gonna animate this a little bit for Seiko, because I think explaining this way might help him understand. Think of Savathun's worm like Naruto and the Jinchuriki, the tail beast inside of them, right? In that, just hear me out.
What the fuck?
Just hear me out here. He'll catch up in a second, and then he'll be all on it. So they have these creatures inside of them. There's a character named Gara who he has the one-tailed beast. Eventually, it gets ripped out of him and it kills him, but then he gets brought back to life. But he's actually more powerful having the creature removed from him. So he's sort of learned from that power. But then he sort of learned from that power, but then having that creature inside of him kind of capped him. But now that it's out of him, he can be more powerful after that. I think it's the same way with Savathun, where she's got the worm inside of her and she has to constantly feed it, right? But as soon as it's removed, she can still keep doing her trickery thing because she would have learned how to harvest that power.
Yeah.
She had to constantly pay it forward, right? Now she's just the conduit herself. Everything gets fed to her, right?
Yeah.
So you remove the beast, you get all the power.
See, that Naruto, I just can't get about it. I can't get over the open toe sandals. It gets me every time.
It's the sandals. Is that what it is? It's not.
That's what gets me.
It's not the 10-year-old kids fighting wars.
No, it's just the feet. It's the footwear. Because you're like in war, you can't have open toed sandals. You fucking stub your toe for fuck's sake.
Look, if deaf people were in Naruto, they'd win all the battles with the way they do the hand gestures. All right, like. They're 13, alright. I can't get it. I'm sorry.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna call it you. I've got one dying.
I've got one more theory to. I'm not gonna bounce all the way through it. I'm gonna tease it on you.
No, go for it, man. Go for it. I thought that was the end of us.
No. I got one more. I'm not gonna give you the whole thing.
Don't twiddle your mustache there, mate.
No, I got toothpaste something on it.
Feet and big boobies are things Sebs is afraid of. Feet, man. Feet kill me. I can't. I literally can't. They freak me out so much. They look like little fucking aliens. They freak me out.
I recommend everyone go and listen to the Patreon podcast that we released for Black Widow because Sebs deep dives into what doesn't fear. He doesn't get worried about it, what he will absolutely do for his wife.
I can't remember.
It was a good one. So this theory, right? Okay, so this is I honestly haven't heard this anywhere yet, and this is a stupid thought I had this week, so I could be completely off base. I think the Traveler had the ghosts built already, but they weren't intended for us. And then when it was crippled, it released the ghosts as a ditch effort. It's like an experiment that wasn't ready to be experimented yet, but it didn't have any other option. And that's where I'm going to leave that.
You said this last week, though. You said this a couple of episodes ago.
No, I said that I think we're in the long line of experiments. I think the ghosts are a step in a series of experiments that we weren't intended to receive yet.
Right.
Or at all.
Okay. Well, yeah.
And that's where I'm going to leave that. And I'll talk about that next week. Tune in next week, ladies and gentlemen, for the Max Guardians podcast.
Yes. So, guys, thank you. Everyone, sorry this is late. There's nothing going on within the game. There's a little bit of thing. We will catch up. We will get the bloody exotics and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll try
tune in. I got a Destiny fans stream to Saturday.
Yep.
Where we're going to be doing trials for 2 hours with. There's 33 large, medium, small myself streamers doing this trials thing. There's 10 teams of 3. That's 30 odd. I think there's another team there somewhere there. Tune in Sunday. I will be building a PC 8 o'clock Sunday night AEST. Mm-hmm. Check out our fucking Patreon. Buy our merch. Thank you, Vince, for all the fucking website shit that he's done. You're a fucking legend. Seiko's mum. I'm having arguments in my stream. If you want to come in and watch the fucking them have an argument, it is basically Seiko talking to himself. It's quite funny.
It is very funny. He does that very well.
Yeah, he does. Follow Agnakai on Agnakai and all that sort of shit. Go. You do your business.
No, that was it. I'm going to let that be the outro. Bye, guys.
Is that it? Did you just do that?